Wrestling POV content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised.
That's being a little judgmental, don't you think?
I mean, Mr. Ring, didn't you say she looks like a bird? Come on, Miguel.
Oh.
But definitely his father is more overrated than Randy.
No. Absolutely
Tony.
not. Ricky. No.
The guy is worse. I heard his dad may be the WPOV president.
I heard that too. Dun, dun, dun.
No?
We can't afford that sound effect, so. Because I'm a letter writer.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
got
am.
a couple of letters you haven't sent out yet.
No, I haven't. I'm too scared. Anyway.
We need you, Kurt.
Yeah.
You can take Miguel's spot. Oh, go to hell!
To license.
I mean,
Jesus.
maybe that's what I felt on the back of my neck in the shower.
Oh!
Here's your headline.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Shallow.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Yo, yo, yo.
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Ahem.
What's the ahem now?
Miguel freaking Cole.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stay behind the keyboard, will ya?
Or you can call me the overseas champion, baby. Miguel effing Cole. Hello, how's everybody doing?
What a dork. All right, less than a week away. Or, yeah, a week away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Till Survivor Series. And, of course, the pay-per-view points game and NXT TakeOver. Where are they?
War game.
War Games, yes. I can't wait for that, man. I am so pumped. I'm so hyped. I cannot wait. Anyway, we are going to do our predicciones on the game, and of course the announcement, just like what we did last year. We're going to split the teams up into 4. Of course, everybody's going to have their own little, points and predictions and stuff. But the only added thing is that we're going to do a random drawing of everybody that's participating in the pay-per-view points game. And we're going to split them up in teams of 4. One team's going to be me. One team's going to be Rick. Other team's going to be Mimi. And the other team's going to be Miguel. So what happens is whoever's team that you're on, whoever has the most points between the 4 of us, you guys, whoever wins, you guys get an additional 5 points. So,
Yes.
we did
And
it last
it will once again be my team because that's how I roll.
Yeah, I guess. Hawaiian rolls, bread rolls, dinner rolls. Did that make sense? No, it didn't. All right, so it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So crack open your favorite beverage. Of course, I'm going with the Bud Light Lime. Mimi's going with the Bud Light Lime. Rick is going with the 2% milk. What happened with whole milk, Rick?
The thing is, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh,
Change it up
so
a
you
little bit.
it looks like you're going with lactate milk then.
Yes.
Okay, all right. God bless your stomach. Anyway, before we go any further with Raw and SmackDown and NXT, we have to go over the Facebook poll.
Yes.
And, of course, the new bracket that we have for Match of the Year. We opened up the vault. Rick, before I go on and say good sound effects there, before I go on to say the first matchups, kind of give what all the matches are.
Alright, so we opened up the vault, the Wrestling POV vault from the year 2018. We started off in January where Jericho vs. Omega faced off of Wrestle Kingdom 12. Then we went to NXT TakeOver War Games, Velveteen Dream vs. Aleister Black. Then we had Backlash, The Miz vs. Seth Rollins. Then we had NXT TakeOver Chicago, Velveteen Dream versus Bing Bing Bing, Ricochet. Then we had NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, when we had Bing Bing Bing, Ricochet versus Adam Cole, baby. Then we had from August 27th, Monday Night Raw, KO, Kevin Owens versus Seth freaking Rollins. And we had on Super Showdown, Buddy Murphy versus Cedric the Alexander. And last but not least, from the Evolution pay-per-view, Charlotte Flair versus Becky Balboa. So those are the 8 matches we have from the vault. Which one will be the match of the year?
And oh, look at that. Even with a little echo there.
Right?
My God, did we advance?
I think so.
POV President's putting some money into this bitch.
Oh, God.
All right, so the first matchup was it was the Cruiserweight, actually, that happened over at the Super Showdown. It was for the Cruiserweight title, Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy. Good match. Man, I'm a little upset, but I'm going to tell you why. They went up against Rollins versus Kevin Owens. That match was the IC title open challenge that was on the August 27th episode of Raw. Now, before I read who won and the voting, Rick, what were you at with this one?
All right, this one was
tough.
Honestly, it was really tough. Like you said, Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy, they tore the house down. I honestly think they had match of the night in the Super Showdown.
Super Showdown, say it right.
But the Super Showdown, KO and Rollins, they had the match of the night on Monday Night Raw. I mean, that's not that difficult, but they definitely did.
Yes.
The thing is, you can say that both matches were predictable. Like, you had to know Buddy Murphy was going over. You had to know Seth was going to go over. So now I have to go by which match I thought was the best from beginning to end and which gave me that heart attack a couple of times. I knew Cedric Alexander wasn't going to win. And there was not a moment where I was like, maybe he will win.
Right.
But with Seth and KO, I was like, wait a second. Kevin Owens might win this match. And it was just so much back and forth. So that's why I leaned toward KO and Rollins. I had to go with them. I just thought that Buddy and Cedric was more predictable than KO and Rollins.
Wow.
It was tough. It was a tough matchup. That's why they're in the vault, because it is match of the year worthy matches. But a little bit I have to go with Rollins and KO. By a little bit.
Wow. All right. Mimi, between these two matches, which ones you thought was the better out of the two? The Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy, or the IC Open title match between Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins?
I have to go with the IC title match with Kevin Owens and Rollins.
All right. Me, I went the other way. I went with Cedric Alexander. Cedric.
We know you go the other way.
I went with Cedric. No, that's Rick on Sundays.
You go the other way. You didn't even hear that one.
I went with Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy. That match it just tore the place down. And since when was the last time you saw a cruiserweight match actually win match of the night? It hasn't been done in a very, very long time. So that's who I went with. But the thing that's about this bracket that we're doing for the match for match of the year is that the Wrestling POV crew, we don't have a vote.
No.
We can't. We don't have a say-so in this. I mean, we do, but it's not down to us four. Sorry, Miguel. You know, it isn't. It's not down.
You are.
Jesus Christ. It's not down to us four. It's totally up to the fans. We threw this up to you guys. You know?
Actually, the president threw it to you guys because I really wanted to vote.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you could vote, but it wouldn't be down to us. So technically, honestly, if it did come down to it, the Seth Rollins, if it was between us four, the Seth Rollins and KO match would have won. So the percentage was 54% went to Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, over 46% for Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy.
That was close.
That was close.
Yes.
That was very close. So that match advances on. Rick will post up probably later on tonight or tomorrow the next two matches that were in the vault to qualify for match of the year. Do you have it yet or no?
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet.
So he'll have it ready. He'll have it ready by either tonight or tomorrow. And place your votes on it. And people, vote responsibly. All right. So the other poll that we did, it was about Ruby Riott. And man, say that 5 times real quick. Ooh, Ruby Riott. Anyway, Ruby Riott. And the reason why I wanted to put this poll up is because she's been on a tear. It's like she had a little bit of a setback, but then she bounces back. You know, so I'm kind of glad they're not burying her. You know, Nikki Cross. Anyways, yeah, we'll talk about that later, man. Oh man, I am so pissed. Anyway, the poll was: will Ruby Riott ever get a championship opportunity? So. Before I read the results and some of the comments, Rick, what is your thoughts on this?
I think she should definitely get a title opportunity.
Okay.
But that's not the question.
Will she get one in the near future? No, probably not. She's got a ways to go to get up to Ronda. Unless, she's definitely not going back to SmackDown. I think they're going to stick with this tag team business stuff. I don't think she's going to... get a main title picture anytime soon. Sorry.
No, hey, I agree. Mimi, what do you think?
Well, what do I think don't matter.
Okay.
The question was, is she going to get it? And the answer is going to be no.
Will Ruby Riott ever get a championship opportunity?
No, they won't do it.
No? Okay.
I want her to.
All right. Why don't you think they will, though?
Because they're all on Ronda's...
But she's the current champ right now. I'm talking about an opportunity.
She won't get it.
All right.
She's not what Vince wants.
Okay.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely.
Do you think it's because of the tattoos? Really?
Yep.
No, yeah.
Wow. That's being a little judgmental, don't you think?
I mean, Mr. Reed, didn't you say she looks like a bird? Come on, Miguel.
Oh.
Come on. Joking.
Wow.
You said like Big Bird's cousin. No.
Oh my God, that is terrible.
You said that she looks like Big Bird and Nia Jax is like Snuffleupagus.
Oh,
Come on.
Jesus!
Come on.
Unbelievable. Rick, what you're saying, come on, but you're laughing at the same time. I don't get that.
Because it's kind of funny, but I don't remember saying that.
You're full of shit. All right, so here's some of the comments. Ryan Wing said, would be a good challenger at the Rumble. Okay. Kevin Lee, he said, one day, just not yet, but definitely in mid-2019 if she keeps her current pace up. And then he said, he also continued and said, I'm talking an actual win, though. Okay. Sure. Alrighty then. That was pretty much the most of it. I posted this really late at night, so forgive me. Anyway, the poll was 72% yes, she's due, to 28% no, she's mid-card. Wow. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hey, it is what it is. You know? So, now, I wanted to go back and talk about this right quick, and I want your thoughts on it. I know Ricky was just on the show on Wrestling POV Global.
Yes.
Now, they put up a poll in their first ever face-off from Wrestling POV Global, whose wrestling gimmick would make the scarier horror movie Magic. Magic Mike Singer went on and with The Undertaker, and TJ Logan went with Papa Shango. And who do you agree with? And the poll was there. Now, these are my comments. This is my I'm going with, as much as I dig The Undertaker, I think Papa Shango will probably have the better, scarier movie, only because based on character, he was always, when he was Papa Shango, we all know he was a Godfather, but when he was Papa Shango, he was scary, man. He was into that voodoo shit.
Yes.
You know, he never, not once was ever a babyface. He stayed a heel. Undertaker, he was a baby. Then he went to American Badass. Then he went back to the what was that called? The faction he had.
Tony, anyway. You're doing good.
Yeah, I know I am. Thank you. Yeah.
The Ministry.
The Ministry, that's what it was. It gave me 2 more seconds. I'm about to say that myself. So he, and he had that. He went back dark. Then he went, a lot of back and forth. And honestly, I would be more afraid of Papa Shango than I would the Undertaker, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Now, Rick, what were your thoughts on this again?
I mean, I gotta go Papa Shango. I mean, Undertaker, listen, he scared the bejesus out of my brother as a kid, but Papa Shango, man, he could put that voodoo curse on you, and who knows what you'll be doing. Maybe sucking on your toes, licking your armpit. He got that mind control. It's just some scary
I
stuff,
thought you were
man.
going to say something else. I was going to say, yeah.
I mean, who knows? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, no. All right, Mimi, who would you pick between the two?
Papa Shango.
Papa Shango? Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so hater comment of the week. Who we got?
All right, well, hater comment of the week. I got to go with my man, Paul T. Phillips. And Paul, who's been playing the pay-per-view points game, where you can find on the Wrestling POV Podcast Facebook page, is the only place where you can play the pay-per-view points game in the world, Wrestling POV Podcast. Paul T. Phillips responds to my vote for Raw, SmackDown, or NXT with an angry face and says 205 Live.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
Paul, PTP, Paul T. Phillips, what are you doing? 205 Live is not an option. That's not what I'm asking.
Definitely not what you was asking for sure.
And come on, we all know 205 Live sucks.
It's terrible. I mean, come on. I mean,
I want it to be good.
I don't blame you. I'm right there with you too. I tell you this much though, just to get off subject a little bit. I watched NXT UK. Couldn't get into it. I couldn't. I just couldn't. I was like,
do you think it's because of the crowd?
It might be.
Because the matches were pretty good.
Yeah. I think you're right. Sometimes, yeah. All right.
Yeah, Matt Novak, what's going on over there?
Well, they're British.
British,
and they have to be prim and proper.
No,
they're British. They don't want to insult people. They're nice people, them Brits.
I'm not
when we go over NXT, I got some things to say about the fans, so we'll definitely get into more of that. But Paul T. Phillips, hit him with it, Miguel. Hater alert!
Yep, hater.
Paul T. Phillips, you are a hater comment of the week.
All right, so with that being said, before we go on to anything else, we have to cover and discuss and report the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! A little late there, but okay. All right, Cowboy Bob Orton turns 68 years old.
Okay. Does he still got a broken arm?
Probably. When you were saying okay, I thought you were going to say overrated.
Yeah. You think he was?
Absolutely.
I think Randy Orton's overrated.
Woo! Okay, I can see that too. But definitely his father's more overrated than Randy.
No. Absolutely not. Ricky. No.
The guy is Warren Cast for 50 plus years.
But it was over though. That's
the only thing he's had over.
No. He was a
what else?
wrestler.
When?
A lot of times.
That's how I know I won. A lot of times.
All right, go ahead.
Speaking of overweight, King Kong Bundy turned 61 years old.
Wow. Unreal.
Is he getting in the Hall of Fame or what?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Why do you think he's
deserves
going?
it.
You think so? What's he
Listen.
done?
Coco Beware is in the Hall of Fame.
True.
Exactly.
All right. Okay.
Ted DiBiase Jr. turns 36 years old.
Oh, wow, really? Is he still wrestling?
I wish he was, but he's not. And it's sad, man, because I honestly thought he was the better of the two between him and Cody.
Ooh. All right. But isn't he like a minister now or something like that?
I think, well, his dad definitely is. Maybe he's working on becoming that, but it's still. And
I didn't know that.
I heard his dad may be the WPOV president.
I heard that too. Dun, dun, dun.
No?
We can't afford that sound effect, so.
Well, maybe he's not. Maybe he's
probably not.
All right, next up, Nick Aldis, NWA champion, turns 32 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm getting some rumblings from WPOV Global that Nick Aldis, they're going to open up the time capsule where you can only find on the Wrestling POV Global podcast.
Yeah.
And they're going to open up the time capsule and have an interview with Nick Aldis. So
really?
Something to look forward to on Wednesday nights on iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. They recently, last week, they had Kenny Omega on the show. Amazing interview.
Right?
Make sure you guys check it out. Great stuff going on. And Magic Mike showed his magic and disappeared.
Yeah, what the hell happened? Because you kind of threw me off a little bit because you're in the shower and you felt something tingling in your back. I was
That's what I'm saying.
No. I'm like, why is anybody tingling you in the shower?
I don't know. How the hell did I'm in my shower and I get a tickle on the back of my neck, and all of a sudden I'm in Western Canada with this bald man, TJ Logan, doing the podcast. That dude, Magic Mike, is definitely magical. I mean, I don't know if he's the Magic Mike or he's Magic Mike, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, you were in the shower, so...
And you felt the tingling.
And you felt the tingling.
In the back.
From behind, exactly. He's like,
and
from
it wasn't
behind.
Sunday, so I knew.
Oh, well, yeah. Controversy?
Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's get back on topic. Alright, last but not least, birthday. Are you bi-curious?
No!
Oh, no! Alright, last but not least, our good friend Chris Jericho turns 48 years old.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
He just had the Jericho cruise.
He's so hot.
And he still had it, man. Gotta give him credit. All right.
Gotta give him credit. He's the best in the world at what he does.
He's the GOAT.
All right, and with that being said, it is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's with heavy heart that Jose Lothario passes away at the age of 83 years old. And for those of you that don't know who Jose Lothario is, big time wrestling trainer. He famously trained Shawn Michaels. Especially, he gave him the name Shawn Michaels, gave him the name Heartbreak Kid. He also trained them heavily for the WrestleMania 12 match, Iron Man match. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. He was ringside. Amazing moment. Shawn Michaels and his boyhood dream was being echoed. Jose didn't get a lot of credit. I don't think he got the credit he deserved. What he's done for the wrestling business. Never really wrestled with WWE. Was never really affiliated with WWE, but had a major impact on it. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Jose and his family. That's a big loss in the wrestling world.
Yep.
But with every kind of sadness, sometimes sunshine fills through. And Grant Metalik and his wife welcomed their third child into the world, the baby girl. So congratulations.
A papa of 3.
Girls.
Yeah.
3 girls? All girls?
Yeah. Do you think he takes the mask off when he's making these kids?
Oh, dang. Rick. Jeepers, man. Oh, it's awful.
But I want to know the answer.
Why, you want to watch?
I want to watch. I just want to know.
I think you should just ask him.
Yeah, just ask him that.
Yeah.
Or ask for an in-depth interview while that's happening. You're gonna be taking notes and shit.
Like, Mr. Metalik, do you have ropes around your bed because you want to use the ropes?
Oh.
All right, and last but not least, Rusev is very, very upset that he was left out of the Survivor Series teams and didn't even get a qualifying match. Now, do you think this is a story, or do you think this is real life?
Well, think about it this way. He did this once before, and he got into a lot of trouble. Okay? Obviously, we'll know if he gets any backlash from this. We'll find out definitely on SmackDown. But I don't know. It's really hard to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you look at the things Becky has, commented or tweeted. Is that a word? Tweeted? Tweeted. Twatted. There we go. For females, for females it's twatted.
No. Only for the president.
I know, right? Jesus, grab him by the... Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
See what happens?
And also, like, Finn Balor's done it too, plenty of times. So sometimes it's hard to tell if it is a work or a shoot, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, we'll definitely know on SmackDown to see if he's even going to be involved in Survivor Series. So, I don't know. What do you think, Rick? You think it's real?
I think it's real. I mean, I think Lana's behind it because Lana is usually the one behind most of the social media stuff, and she definitely has changed her career with her tweets and twats and stuff like that. I honestly think Rusev has every right to be upset, and we'll get into that later on during our SmackDown breakdown because Homeboy got every reason to be upset.
He does.
Yeah, and so that's all I got for the wrestling news from around the world.
All right, let's go straight on to rumors. This was now obviously this one isn't real. But this was from Ricochet. He posted this on his Instagram.
Oh man, yes.
You saw it, right?
Yes,
so anyway, he put up some pictures up, and it was supposed to be like a card for for Survivor Series, and on it, the main event, it had Brock Lesnar versus Tommaso Ciampa versus AJ Styles, right? And then the next picture, he has Seth Rollins, who's the IC champ. Himself, Ricochet, who's the Northern, what is it? The North
American champ.
North American Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nice.
Nakamura. And for the women, he had Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch. And for the tag, and for the tag, he put the Authors of Pain versus the Undisputed Era versus the Bar. So, I mean,
that card
take this with a grain of salt, or do you think it? Shit.
It's definitely not going to happen this year, but that
it ain't going to happen because they already got the card set up, and the thing of it is, it's a done deal, and plus it's a done deal. Anyway, all right, so there's supposed to be a big Drew McIntyre push. They said they have major plans for him starting 2019. They're just a couple months away. I can see it happening.
I want to see it happening, but anything can happen in a couple of months, so I just hope and wish him the best.
I do too, but I mean, come on, you got to give Drew McIntyre credit because look where he was before and look where he's at now. Totally different character too.
You know what? I'm thinking.
What?
Does Drew McIntyre win the Royal Rumble?
Ooh.
That's a favorite. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Almost, yeah.
Hey, we're doing a town. Ricky, you didn't pick up on that. Come on, man.
Hey, what are you talking about?
My God. Anyway. So, yeah, I dig it. I would dig it. Yeah, but...
Tony, I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am. What's up?
Can you dig it? Sucker!
All right. Now, apparently, there has been some heat with Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
You heard about this? Yeah, apparently there's some backstage heat where he's arriving late. He's coming in late for meetings, and like once they talk to him and be like, "Yo, man, you gotta straighten up." You know, Vince is trying to push you to be the top guy, and you know you can't be showing up late. You know, you got to be a role model. You got to be that. And then he does it for like a week or so, and then he falls right back into it, you know. And that's not it, though. There's more to it, you know. Instead of coming in late, you know, I guess there's other things happening. So for the TLC, apparently instead of him facing against Drew McIntyre, he's going to face off against Baron Corbin. So, which is, you know, kind of, I'm like, and you know, when I heard about this, I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense after what he did at Crown Jewel.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And they're probably giving Braun, hey, you got a couple months, brother, because we got another big man in Drew McIntyre. You know?
And what I'm also hearing is that not only is he late, he's also leaving early.
Leaving early, yeah. If you gave me 2 more seconds, I wasn't going to say it, but no, he was.
What, Tony?
You know, but it's the first time in history, in wrestling POV history. I don't know how to put this in words.
Tony Diaz says that if you gave him 2 more seconds, he wasn't going to say it.
Nope.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yep. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound. What's the other words?
That's it.
Okay, all right. All right, so that's all I got for rumors. That's all I got for rumors. Rick, what do you got? Damn it. Injury.
All right, for injury. Did you notice on SmackDown that Zelina Vega was not present for Andrade Almas? Apparently, she received a concussion at the Evolution pay-per-view.
Oh, she did get a concussion.
Yes, and that's why she wasn't available.
But they said that she was at the Performance Center to work it out. What's there to work out if you got a concussion? That makes no sense.
I mean, when you're in Florida, you just lay back and relax, right?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
And
it is Zelina Vega, you know what I'm saying?
The Selena.
Anything for the Salinas.
Zelina Vega. Also, apparently, Braun Strowman has 2 blown out knees.
Yes, I heard about that too.
And if you saw the way he was running on Raw,
mm-hmm.
he either had diarrhea or he had 2 blown out knees.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So you put all your chips on one guy, Vince.
Right.
And look at how everything's falling apart around you.
Yeah, but look at the backup he's got. Drew McIntyre.
He only got one guy left.
I mean, who else is after that? Seth Rollins? People, are you kidding me? People are gonna have a heart attack if that happens. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely not. Well, that's all I got for injuries.
All right, so you know what? Let's go straight on to. Thank you, Miguel. Run out.
Hey, baby, I like it raw.
Mm-hmm. Baby, I like it raw. Hey, that should be the song. Let's sing it. Do you want to sing it? Everybody sing along.
Hey, baby, I like it raw.
You were the only
That's
one.
all I know.
That's all I know, though.
Yeah.
All right, Corbin welcomed the crowd to Raw, who booed the living daylights out of him. And by the way, they were in the UK. Look at that.
Yeah, I didn't notice right away, and then when Elias's part came on, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Where are they? And then I was like, oh, they are in the UK.
They are in the UK, yes. So, anyway, he told them not to be alarmed by the security because he had a bunch of security around him. He began to hype Survivor Series. He announced 2 traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series matches for the men and women. He added that the World Cup controversy would be addressed by Stephanie McMenigan next week. So I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this. He declared himself as the team leader for Survivor Series and said that due to his managerial duties, he can't compete. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre were announced as the first 2 members of Team Raw. Corbin said that Braun Strowman will also be part of it and said that while he understood that Strowman may be upset at him, but he needed him to learn to accept authority. As for the women, Alexa Bliss came out. She was announced as team captain. She was a little bit dressed up.
Yeah,
Dressed up, you know.
Had the
Apparently, I guess she's
going.
Yeah, but now they're saying she got hurt again.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're trying to keep her on TV. Now, I'm gonna get off subject real quick. She's been hurt for how long now, and she's still getting
now.
TV time. I don't understand that. You know,
That's
I mean,
called
what?
being over.
Yeah, but my thing is that she's not. I mean, when somebody else gets hurt, you don't see them for a while.
Exactly.
You know what? Like, I like Alexa Bliss. Don't get me wrong; she can cut one hell of a promo. But listen, when it comes to brass, she's not the greatest wrestler in that roster. I'm sorry,
not.
She's not. So why are they still exposing her and giving her all this TV time?
I don't know, but it's definitely
True.
It's true. I think it's honestly it's hurting her. People
You
are gonna
think-
get
really?
sick of it. Yeah, I think people are gonna get sick of it.
Okay.
They're gonna want to see her back in the ring, and it's gonna be. I mean, it doesn't look like she's getting back anytime soon.
No.
So maybe
don't.
give us a chance to miss her. Have her not be on
Yeah.
the Survivor Series team. Have the Raw Women's lose, and then
Mm-hmm.
have her come back and be like, "Oh, I would have won." That draws a lot of heat. Come on, man. Do I have to
Yeah.
write everything for you guys?
You know, I think you have to, Rick. As a matter of fact, I saw on the WWE that they're looking for writers.
Well,
Yeah.
all their
they're
writers are
looking
in
for
the book, so they might as well hire us.
Exactly, right? Jesus Christ. Anyways, where was I? Oh, Alexa Bliss. She was announced as she was announced as the team captain. Bliss said that she can get used to her business attire because, like I said, she was all dressed up. And started to boss around the women, saying that the Riot Squad would face Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Bayley up next. She kept getting interrupted, which I thought was pretty funny. She got interrupted the first time by Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came out and says competing the World Cup lit a fire under him. So he said to Corbin, saying that he wanted everyone to step up, but he never did. He challenged him to a match with the winner being team captain. Angle, unlike Corbin, wanted to actually compete. Corbin didn't want to do it. But anyway, Angle left, and Alexa Bliss said, and that match starts, and then Braun's music hit, and then he came marching down the ring, taking that, like, that hit he did on that one security guard.
Yo, that
What the hell, man?
Yo, he
What
kicked
did
the
he
soul
do
out
to
that man. Right?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, dude. You get your ass beat. It was funny, though.
Hell yeah.
So, anyway, Corbin ran off. The rest of the roster tried to stop him. I thought that was like a comedy moment for me, to be honest. The first matchup, it was Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalya versus the Riot Squad. Now, before they even came out, now, Rick, I know you're very sensitive when it comes to the Hart Foundation. What were your thoughts when Natalie said, and as for good luck, I'm going to wear my dad's shades that he wore into the ring?
I said, this is disgusting. Do not do this. And I was sitting next to my wife, and I said, they better not have the Riot Squad break these glasses. I'm telling you, this is exactly what they're going to do, and I hope they don't do this disgusting thing, because like I said last week, do not use serious moments like this to make your stories
So do
better.
you think they went a little too far?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Okay, so
Did it
those
with Roman
that did
last
not
week?
watch Raw, during the match, what happened was Ruby Riott got a hold of the glasses of Natalia, her daddy, Jim Neidhart, and she broke him. And Natalia went out there and started crying, grabbing onto the glasses. The match ended in a no contest. So, in poor taste, you say, Rick?
Absolutely poor taste. I don't care if Natalia agreed to it. I don't care what anybody says. That was disgusting. Also,
what if she did agree to it? I mean, obviously we know they weren't his glasses.
It's poor taste. I know it wasn't his glasses, but still, it's like you're using his death to try to push a story. And the thing is, you didn't need it because the Riot Squad has been on such a tear. You didn't need them to do that. And second of all, the thing is, everybody's like, well, you know what? I seen a new side of Natalia. She showed a lot of emotion. Her goddamn father passed away, man. What do you mean she showed a lot of emotion? And you know what? For me to be real right now, I'm gonna be real, son. Real.
Be real.
Yo, Natalia, you were terrible at...
Hold up.
Yes.
Wait, you call me son?
He did.
Are you my daddy?
Alright, Tony, I have something to tell you.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, I'm 20 years older than you. Alright, go ahead.
No, but if I can be real. Natalia, you weren't good at pretending to be upset about your father's glasses.
You
couldn't cry. You had more tears coming out of your mouth and dripping on your lip than you had coming out of your eyes.
Jesus Christ.
And you know what? Because of all that, I want to put Natalia's saliva lip in the book. Because you're trying to make a mockery, you're trying to build your career up with this bullshit storyline. Use your father's death to get you over. Woman, you're a heart. You don't need that to get over. But for you to do this little sob story, come on, son. That's preposterous.
All right. Beanie, what do you think, though?
I'm right there with Rick.
No, yeah, but I'm just talking about, do you think they went too far? I mean,
yes.
But they're not only going too far, but to have Natalia fake cry.
Yes.
People actually said, fans out there were like, well, that was really emotional. That was a great job by Natalia. What?
Because that's what Michael Cole said.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but Big Show shows more tears than her.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, come on.
I think it was in poor taste too. I think they should have never brought that up, man. It's like the guy passed, leave it be. You know,
not even a month ago.
Yeah, and was it a month ago? I think it was longer. But anyway, just to have Natalia, no, she's not a good actor as it is.
They say it on Total Divas all the time. I mean, Lana called her out on it and she got upset. Yeah. You're not a good actor. You're a great wrestler, but you suck at promos and you suck at acting. Yeah. Yay!
Yay!
And everybody knows I love Natalia. I love her. She's a great wrestler.
This is why I'm shocked to hear that from you, Rick.
Disgusting. And you know what? I haven't heard a yes or no on putting her saliva lip into the book.
Oh, it's already written in there.
All right, so Natalia's saliva lip. You just made the book!
Jesus Christ. Alrighty then. So yeah, like I said, it ended up in the no contest. Backstage, Braun, he was still looking for Baron Corbin. He kicked down the door of the bathroom. Some guy that was in it. It was funny. That part was funny.
But how many times are they going to do this?
I know, right?
A bumbling idiot. Oh, I'm going to get these hairs.
Exactly. It's true.
He said, I'm going to get these.
The guy was taking his shit, man. Leave him be.
I'm going to wipe your ass. Like,
all right, so then up next was Jinder Mahal versus Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews wins. Now, I heard Jinder Mahal's hurt, too.
His pride, definitely.
I know, right? His pride. No, I heard he's hurt. He's got like a shoulder injury or something like that. But even still, though, I mean, do you think this is a push for Apollo Crews?
I mean, it looks like
it. Maybe. Because he clearly said he's not with Titus Worldwide. Okay. Yeah, sure. But Jinder Mahal, I have to get back to him. I mean, guy was just world champ this year, right? No, last year.
This year?
Was it this year?
Oh, no, last year, because AJ has it for a year.
Yeah. And it's like he's gone, like that old saying, started from the bottom, now we're here, and then you went back. Yeah, that's, wow. Alrighty then. So then anyway, Baron Corbin appeared on the Titantron, and he said that Rollins was going to defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against AOP. Yeah. So it was So it was a 2-on-1 handicap match for the Raw Tag Team titles. Ooh. And AOP wins. Now, I have to speak on this.
Go ahead.
I am a huge fan of AOP. Really am. But there was nothing built for this at all.
Right, son.
It was like last minute and say, you know what? We got to get those belts off of you. So AOP, come here. You guys going to win the belts tonight. Wait, what?
Tell him, Tony.
I'm about to, if you give me 2 more seconds. Or give me 5 more seconds.
10 seconds.
No, give me a minute.
2.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Starting.
No, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
1 minute.
I need 2 minutes. Anyway.
All right.
The guys are a great. Shut up. The guys are a great tag team. They really are. These guys are beastly looking. Very good as a tag team. They do need work, obviously, but it was like they were at main event doing matches. Then you had them in some bullshit thing with. Was it the Revival? No, with the Ascension and Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Then all of a sudden, so it was very confusing. I'm happy they won, but it was still very confusing nonetheless. So, I mean, what are you guys' thoughts? Are you happy that AOP's got the belt finally, or
I'm happy,
soon? Too late?
I'm happy they have the belts. I mean, but again, like you said, there's no story built up for it.
Right.
Raw's tag team division is already weak. Who's gonna beat AOP?
That's true. That's true. And the thing is, this is what bothers me. Even though, in my opinion, it might not be for everybody, but this is my opinion. This is my POV, goddammit. Is the fact that the B team, they were hot, and then they just dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And they're another one that started from the bottom. Now we're here. Then they went back.
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Maybe that's what the B stands for. Back.
Rick just solved the puzzle. That's all you can come up with, Rick?
That's all I got.
That's all you got after all of this? Jesus. Ah! That's your boy.
I deserve it. I do.
Wow. Anywho. What was I saying? Oh, my God. My goodness gracious. Anyway. I'm happy, but let's just see where they go with it, in my opinion. All right, so then up next it was Dolph Ziggler versus Elias. Elias cut another promo, playing a little song from that. What song was he playing? There's got to be something from the UK, right? Oh, okay.
No, that's it's an American band, I believe.
AC/DC?
Taking over. No, not AC/DC. It's
No.
Yeah, those guys. Whoever's listening to the show, please comment what band we're talking about. Oh, also, remember we were talking about Funaki and Takamichinoku?
Yes.
I believe Josh Sanders responded and told us it was Kai and Tai.
Kai and Tai, yes, that's what it is.
2 weeks too late, but yes, we came up with it on our own. But yeah,
that's right. It was Kai and Tai. That's right. I remember.
If you guys can get us the name of that song and the band. It's like in my head. I think the number 7's involved in the band's name or something like that. But yeah, so they do all the football matches.
Oh, gotcha. Well, soccer.
Yes.
Well, for them it's football. All right, so up next it was Ronda Rousey. She responds to Becky Lynch. I can't front, I can't lie, but this was another good promo by Ronda Rousey. It was.
No, it was good.
It was a damn good one. Like you can tell, like it's coming from her gut. It's coming from deep in her guts, and I'm glad. I'm glad. It doesn't seem like she's memorizing a script from the writers.
No, definitely not.
No.
The thing with me is you're coming off heelish, girl.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So anyway, just a little bit. Anyway, while she's doing her promo, Nia Jax interrupted her. Hey, all right.
She's not like most girls.
She's not like most girls, so she had to cut that bitch off. But that ending though, I'm the baddest bitch, and it slams the mic. I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Like that's never been said before, but all right. All right. So then up next, it was Nia Jax versus Ember Moon, and Ember Moon loses again. I'm perturbed. Yeah. Anyway, then they do the thing where Tamina came out and stared Nia down. And then at this point, I'm like, all right, something's got to happen. You can't be doing this. And if Tamina walks out, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, I like Tamina a lot, but I have to do this.
Do it.
And I know you guys are going to agree with me, but homegirl, that jacket that you got on needs to go in the book. What kind of jacket is that? It looks like one of those leotards that snap in the middle, came off. Uh-huh. And she just said, fuck it, I ain't snapping it back on. Seriously. So I think Tamina's jacket, I'm going to call it Tamina's leotard jacket needs to go in the book.
Let's do it.
Agreed?
Yes.
Agreed.
Rick, do the honors.
Tamina's leotard jacket! You just read the book!
Because the thing, I like her. I do, and I want her to have one more push. But she can't. Oh, that jacket's got to go. I don't know where she looked in the mirror and says, "Yo, this shit looks good on me." No, it's terrible.
I mean, anyway. Probably the same person that did her eye makeup.
Damn. Oh. Jesus, Rick. My God. Anyway, so then she attacks Ember Moon, giving her a Samoan drop. And then all of a sudden, Nia attacked her. And they hugged it out in the middle of the ring. So, obviously, with this new tag, it's got to happen. I know I've been saying this for the longest time about the women's tag team titles. It's got to happen.
Time.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. So, that's the only words I know. Now, I'm saying this now. I've been saying this since day one. If they drop the ball on this, man, I'm gonna have to write to WWE because I'm a letter writer.
I mean, you got a couple of letters you haven't sent out yet.
No, I haven't. I'm too scared. Anyway, but the team of this needs to be SOS, Sisters of Samoa. That's
I think I saw that on the internet before.
No, I did that. Because somebody else was talking about it. And I told them. I said, no. Make sure you listen to Wrestling POV podcast and you hear me talk about it on the show.
I was laughing when I saw that.
And, we're on Spotify.
Yes,
iTunes.
I think I came up with this.
No, you did not. I did. iHeartRadio.
No, Tony, Spotify. I think it was
Did
Miguel.
I say Spotify? No, it was me. Don't get me going. God damn it. I'm mad. Can you hear it? Anyway.
All right, Natalia.
I tried. It didn't work, so I guess I did the Natalia impression pretty good. Anyway, Baron Corbin was leaving the arena in his rental and announced that he will not be facing Kurt Angle in the main event as planned. Angle will face Drew McIntyre instead. All right, sure. Then up next was Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley won.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that. Then it was, what I found interesting, though, was when Drew McIntyre came in and kind of like said, do it or something like that, whatever he said to Bobby Lashley. So I thought that was interesting. It was quick. That was a quick babyface tease because he picked up Finn Balor and then he gives him the Claymore kick.
Yo, Jesus the Christ. Way he hit him with that Claymore kick was amazing. There was no time for him to get up that high, and he got up that high.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, my God. And, of course, Finn Balor sold it perfectly, too. But so right back to being a heel.
How many heels are on Monday Night Raw right now?
I don't know, man. They got. I mean, who's the top? Who's really the top heel right now? Seriously.
I mean,
Dean,
Drew, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
It's too many heels.
Yeah.
Too many heels.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, who knows? He might be a baby by Royal Rumble. So we'll see.
True.
So main event, Drew McIntyre versus Kurt Angle. I'm shocked that Kurt gave Drew a lot of things in the ring, you know. Seriously, like, he was giving him a lot of stuff, you know, and normally, like, a veteran like Kurt Angle, you know, you get your shit in too, but hey, it was a good match. It was a decent match. It wasn't the greatest match. It wasn't the greatest main event, but it was decent. But Drew wins using Kurt Angle's ankle lock.
I mean, if that's not disrespectful, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
Listen, Kurt, buddy.
He's my buddy. Get it right.
Okay.
Some
you're
bitch.
right.
Thank you.
Tony's buddy, Kurt.
Thank you.
Thinks I'm the best champion of all time. Kurt, my man, come on to the podcast. Stop fighting.
Yeah, he does.
You're done, bro.
Poor
Just
guy.
come on to the podcast. Take
Poor
Mimi's
guy.
spot. We got plenty of room. I mean, we need you. We need you, Kurt.
Yeah.
You can take Miguel's spot. Oh, go to hell!
You can take Rick's
Come
spot.
over here, man.
Oh, damn.
Whoa. First of all, no, you could take my spot. You're a gold medalist. I'm glad to give you my spot for you, Kurt. But yeah, dude, you're done. He's done, guys. Right?
What else are they gonna have him do? You know,
He's gonna compete in Survivor Series. He's definitely gonna compete in Survivor Series.
he's got it. But what? Doing what? What's he
They're
gonna
gonna
do?
find a way
He's
to
gonna
put
be
him in that match.
They got-
JJ's manager.
You know, they got one Raw and one SmackDown to put Survivor Series all together. Just one. Ugh.
Be Jason Jordan's manager.
That's true.
That's his daddy. That's his papa.
Oh, it's true.
It's
It's
damn
damn
true.
true.
All right, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Raw. All right, for me, the good, it was the Rollins and Ambrose drama. I dig it. All right, I see where you're going with it. You know, but let's not take advantage of it. Ronda Rousey's promo, I thought that was it. She knocked it out the park again. Got to give her credit. And AOP winning the tag strap. So congratulations to them. I'm happy. Hopefully we'll see a different storyline maybe for the tag team. You know, bring the B team back. Bring them back. Let them fight. All right, the bad. Evolution rematch. Come on, man. How many times? I mean, nothing against Evolution. Please don't think I have something against it. But again? Really? This is like 3 weeks in a row now. Stop. My God. This is stupid. Very stupid. Why was Hispanic there? I'm stupid.
No, that was very Hispanic. Yeah.
Very, very Hispanic-y. Anyway. And the ugly. No Universal Champion. Go figure. It goes back to Braga. We don't even see his ass.
Yeah.
Unfreaking believable.
It's not a
Really?
prediction.
Believe that.
It's a spoiler.
And I have to do this also. And this is a last minute, thing for me to put in the ugly. Is Natalia's fake tears.
Yeah.
Well, she's in the book already.
I have to do it because it's like it was just such bad acting.
It was terrible.
Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So that's your Raw notes, I guess. Raw wasn't that bad. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't that bad. Like I said, for me, the highlight was just the AOP winning the belts. But we're going to take a quick pause for the coals. When we come back, we got SmackDown Breakdown and NXT POV. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget that the Wrestling POV podcast is affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand. Head on over to collarandelbowbrand.com and save yourself 10% by using promo code WPOV. They got some great wrestling gear, from shirts to hoodies to hats to even sunglasses. It ain't winter yet. Buy yourself some Collar and Elbow sunglasses. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Save yourself 10% by using promo code WPOV. Don't forget, Collar Double Brand supports its local indie wrestlers and podcasts like our own. The best wrestling podcast in the world, Wrestling POV Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, and iHeartRadio for free. Also, Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Ha! Josh Sanders. Ha! I don't need you.
Josh Sanders?
Yeah, he's the
Wouldn't
guy.
that be Jay Havel?
Well, Jay Havel's in the book, and I
Matt?
don't mention his name anymore. And Matt
that's
Novak
right.
That's right.
is too busy making babies to listen to the show.
Right?
But yes, Josh Sanders.
Put it away, Matt.
Right? Josh Sanders helped us out with the Kai Tai thing, so I'm trying to tell him that I don't need his help. He's like, he can stay interstate champion and focus on that because he's going to lose it come Survivor Series. Unless he's on my team, then I really want him to win. All right. It is now time for this.
Hold up. So wait, it just jogged my memory. So in the Survivor Series pay-per-view points game, it's between us four who has the most points, or the total team points?
The total team points.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
And
I'll
we
make
select
sure.
the people.
Right. We select the people, but it's a total of the total points. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. And then whoever wins with the total amount of points gets an additional 5 points. Just that team.
Just that
Yes.
team.
Okay.
I
Got
called
it.
Josh Sanders! Whoa. No, that's not how it works.
Right? Jesus.
I mean,
Now that's
if
another
anybody-
good question. Who's is actually standing out? I mean, you gotta give Josh Sanders credit. I mean, he called
He
the
called
shot.
the shot, yeah.
He Babe Ruthed it. You know. So,
I mean, Elio Canella always stands out. The dude's always near the top.
That's true. That's true. This is gonna be interesting.
But stupid.
No, I didn't say that. I don't know why I talked like that.
Whoa, you trying to suck up to
Let me-
Josh
that's
Sanders
the-
over there from Kentucky?
Is he really from Kentucky?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll
he
pick
is.
for Josh Sanders first if I get the first pick.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and
Go ahead.
gentlemen, it's now time for the SmackDown
SmackDown
Breakdown.
Oh, are you ready?
Break it down. Degenerate into something cool. Just got tired of doing what you told me to do. Like a freak boy, yeah. Like a freak little man. Break it down. Think you can tell me what to do?
You know it's bad when even the dogs are sick of DX.
He always does it. My dog Opie, the Wonder Dog.
The Wonder Duel. Alright guys, it's now time for the SmackDown Breakdown. SmackDown opens up with SmackDown Live General Manager Paige. Paige comes out and announces the winner of the Best in the World World Cup Tournament, Shane McMahon.
What?
Yes.
No, go ahead. And then I know what part
Yep.
you're going to get at, but go ahead.
Alright, so Shane McMahon comes out and he takes a picture and snatches the trophy away from Paige to take a picture by himself.
Yeah, now, I heard rumors that he was going to be turning heel.
Right.
But what happened after that? He didn't show signs of turning heel only
So-
at that moment. But if you look at it again, Paige looked like she was thrown off when that happened.
Probably didn't
You know
tell
what I'm
her.
saying? Oh, okay. Because it was like, she was like, oh, damn, all right. Like, excuse the fuck out of me, but she was trying to still be like, with a smile, like, oh, damn, did I just fucked up? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, when he did that, I was like, that was a dick move if he really, like, because if he doesn't end up turning heel, then he's a piece of shit for fucking doing that.
Yes.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I think
Seriously.
that's exactly what it was, because he came off like a face.
Right, that's what I'm
promo
saying.
here. He ends up saying that he did it for SmackDown Live, which,
Right.
alright, and after he said it, my anger towards that pay-per-view went down a little bit. I was just like, okay, I can understand that, and that actually makes sense why he would do that. I'm glad they went that way, but then
Right.
shortly after, they mess it up, and I'll get into that a little bit later on. They decide to call out the captain of Team SmackDown Live for the men, and it's Daniel Bryan.
Your favorite wrestler, huh?
Yeah, I don't understand how a loser like him could be the captain.
Bingo!
He's been losing over and over and over again, and we're gonna make him the captain. Okay.
Exactly.
So the Miz comes out, and the Miz.
Who? Naomi?
No, the crazy one.
Oh, Alicia Fox?
Alicia Fox. She was the loser, losing, and they made her captain.
They made her captain last year, yeah.
But didn't somebody get injured in order for her to fill in?
No.
No,
No, they put her in a few matches, and then I think the last one, the match she had, it was to determine who would be the captain, and she won.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, but alright, whatever. Daniel Bryan's the captain, and then the Miz comes out and interrupts him, and was like, "What's up with that? Like, I won. I was in the finals.
Exactly.
I should be captain." And Shane's like, "I agree with you." And me and Paige were just talking about it, and we're gonna make you both captains.
Oh God!
All right. Automatically, I'm already like, all right, this is not starting off too good. I'm a little hesitant on how SmackDown's going to end up. But the first matchup, we see the New Day versus the Usos, and they announce the winner of this match will be the captain of the Tag Team Survivor Series team. So now we know we're going to have that match.
Yeah, but you forgot one thing, Rick.
Yes.
That it was the Usos versus the New Day for the 100th and third time.
Yes.
Was it 103?
I thought if you would have gave me 2 more seconds, I would have said it myself.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Like I was going to say before Tony interrupted me, it is the New Day versus the Usos for the 103rd time. However, I can watch the New Days versus the Usos for 100 more times. This match was a great match. Great back and forth action. The guys know how to wrestle each other. What can I say? I have no hate towards them when they have this match. And you know why I like these matches? Because the New Day takes it seriously. They don't do a lot of the hokey pokey stuff. Yes, they came out with the pancakes, but once the bell rings, the attitudes change and they want to put on the best possible show. That being said, the Usos pick up the win and they become the captains, and then shortly after, they tell the New Day, "Yo, bro, we want you on the team." Which I would have...
You know, you sounded just like the Usos.
I know.
That's like something like Jimmy.
The thing on the back of your neck right now, it's not paranoia. It's the Usos. Yeah, okay.
You mean, you so soft.
Wait a second. Maybe that's what I felt.
The jokes today.
I mean...
Jesus.
Maybe that's what I felt on the back of my neck in the shower.
Oh!
It wasn't Magic Mike. It was the Usos. God damn Usos.
Damn.
I say you so soft.
That's disgusting. Wow.
I mean, it wasn't even Sunday, Jimmy.
You go, Rick.
All right. After the match, the Usos announced that the New Day will be joining them. Okay. Miz is on the phone, and Daniel Bryan says he wants to add Rey Mysterio to the team, and Miz says, we'll see. I want to see how they go at it.
So, do you think... Because this is a rumor I heard, too, about the Miz is going to turn face. With the things that happened on SmackDown. Now, and I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. I know you're not there, Rick. But I'm sorry to say, and if this shit happens again next week, it's going in the damn book. But I am tired of Daniel Bryan. He can... Jesus. People, right now, I have my head down in disgust, tapping my forehead. Okay? Because Daniel Bryan, he's not funny.
Nope.
I don't know what to call it.
Even Mimi's funnier than he is.
Exactly. Especially when you're not here.
Oh, exactly.
but I mean, come on, man. How many? The first time they did. Oh, this is weird. Or what I'm saying? When I think Miz said it, and then he goes, "Yeah, this is weird." That was funny. Okay, haha. But then they did it again, and it was worse.
And not only that,
Jesus, God.
he's not funny. He is always crying. But now, not only is he Daniel crying, he's Daniel whining. Why are you always whining and complaining about things? I mean, he sounds like you, Mr. Rick. Shut up. Shut up.
But you have to go back to what you said in the beginning. The man lost how many matches in a row? 2, 3?
4, 5.
And then yet he's captain? Come on, man.
Yep.
Jesus. Anyway.
Well, then we get a great promo from the man, Becky Lynch. First of all, I love that whole thing, I am the man. I think it's gold. I think it's great for her. I think it's great for women, and I think it's great for the wrestling business, honestly. Becky's killing it right now. And then especially when she said, "Yeah, you may be the baddest bitch, but I'll make you mine." Drop the mic, son. Drop the freaking mic.
Yes.
So good. So good. She is amazing at what she does. And then not only that, she's so hyped that she wants to fight. And who comes out? Sanity. And then everybody just like, wait a second. I know Sanity ain't gonna fight no woman.
Right.
And who comes out? Nikki
Cross.
Freaking Cross, man.
Yup.
I wet my britches.
Hyped. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had Becky Lynch versus Nikki Cross. How great was this match?
Good, yeah.
It was really good. And the good thing is,
I know you're a little
peeved. I know you do. And I know you're a little upset that Nikki lost and she tapped out. However, it does not hurt Nikki Cross because Nikki Cross is a win. I think it does. She doesn't care about wins and losses. She only cares about fighting. And that's all it is. And she said, I like that. I like it.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to put this as a poll, too. Because, in my opinion, all right, number one, they buried Sanity before Nikki Cross got there. Okay? Sanity is a good damn group. I'm sorry. They have gold right in front of them. Sorry. I know that was loud.
Better than the New Day.
In my opinion, yes, I agree. Okay, but it's like they could have done something awesome with Sanity. Oh my God, Jesus, they dropped the ball on them and they buried them. They're doing main event. They barely on TV. Now, when Nikki Cross came out, absolutely, everybody popped. Everybody knew she was coming out. Awesome. I was happy. I was like, thank God. She sets a whole different tone for the women's division. Because it's a different character that nobody's ever seen before. Yeah. Not in a long time. I'm sorry. So, to lose, yes, I got a problem with that, and I think it hurts her a little bit. Now, this is the poll I'm going to put up, though, because someone made this comment, and I was like, I didn't know how I felt about it. Now, this is what the poll's going to be. Is Sanity better? Like, does Nikki Cross make Sanity? Or is Sanity, because it obviously shows that they weren't, being used. But now that Nikki Cross is with them, will they be getting, will there finally be a storyline for them? Will they finally be getting pushed? You know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, the guy was saying Sanity ain't shit without Nikki Cross.
I agree.
You guys agree? Really?
Absolutely. She's the glue.
Okay. I loved it in NXT. Because that girl, man, in the fight, she was in the middle of it. So, I don't know.
Well, it's like Rick says, the Miz ain't shit without
Maurice? Nah, that I disagree with. I don't think so. I think Miz can do just fine. Serious. Oops. Damn. Serious. So, alright. But that's my thought.
Okay.
This is POV.
It is. Yeah.
Can I get it back to the SmackDown breakdown?
No. No. Because I'm still pissed. I'm still perturbed.
A little perturbed.
A little bit.
Rick. Continue.
Alright, so then next up,
Fuck you.
We had The Miz backstage, and he's talking about Daniel Bryan's talking about adding Jeff Hardy. And Miz says, I got an idea. How about your guy face my guy? And my guy is Samoa Joe. All right. I was a little nervous here, but we'll get into it later on about this matchup. But next up, we have Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas for the first time ever. And man, oh man, SmackDown put on some great matches today. I'm sorry, man. This was a great show. Rey Mysterio versus Andrade, they put on a great match. I know Mimi had to change her drawers a couple of times because her two men were in the ring together.
Her two men's, her two strong men's, showing the strength and stuff. So, Mimi was sitting there
Some may say a man and a half because Ray is like half a man, but still. Great match. Rey Mysterio obviously comes out on top. After the match, though, Randy Orton RKO's him out of nowhere.
Yeah, so program between them two?
I guess so.
And me in the middle?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
Disgusting.
One thing that I hated from SmackDown, I forgot to mention, Shane McMahon, The Miz tries to suck up to Shane and says, Shane, you should be part of the team. And Shane was like, no, I don't want to be part of it. And I was like, thank God. And then Daniel Bryan's like, well, you know what, Shane? He's actually right.
I couldn't agree.
You have the most to lose and everything, and you bleed SmackDown, so you should join us. And Shane, well, yeah, then I guess I accept. No, you don't deserve it.
Way to take the spot away from somebody else,
right? Like you just gave back that trophy. You know, Rusev deserves to be on the team. And you know what's going to happen now? They're going to replace Rey Mysterio because Orton's going to keep messing him up. And then they'll put Rusev on it. And Rusev will eat the first pin.
Yeah.
Shane should not be on this goddamn team. Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
Nope. Absolutely
Stop doing this to me. Don't do this.
Just to you? Oh my goodness.
It's all about Rick.
It's all about Rick and shit. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it is.
Like they only did SmackDown just for Rick.
Oh. Did it tell you? You didn't get the memo?
No, I didn't.
No. Next up, we had a promo from AJ Styles. I totally forgot that AJ faced Brock last year. That's Survivor Series.
And you know what? It was actually pretty decent.
It was I think it was Brock's best match of the year. So, looking forward to it again. Hopefully AJ can pick the win up, but I doubt that. Paige then announces the team for the women of SmackDown. She calls out Carmella. Then she calls out Naomi. Then Sonya Deville, shockingly enough. Asuka.
Yeah, I was shocked with
Charlotte. Yeah. She calls out Charlotte. Charlotte doesn't come out. And then Mandy Rose comes out.
Yep.
Oh, Mandy. How you came.
Oh, Mandy.
You came and you came and you something. Something.
And she got
Mandy.
fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, so Mandy came out and cut a good promo, actually.
It was pretty decent. A little shocking, though, that she was dissing her girl, Sonya Deville.
Well, she threw her girl out in the Evolution Battle Royal, so
true.
I'm glad they stuck to it.
Yeah.
So does this mean Sonya's going to be face and Mandy's going to turn heel?
Okay.
Put your hair up and square up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mandy crossed a little bit too many T's and dotted too many I's because Naomi almost snatched her bald when she brought up her husband Jimmy.
Yeah, she did. She was pissed.
All the women started attacking Mandy except for Sonya, who separated everybody, and then they had a little stare down, and Mandy walked out. So, one more week. What are they going to do with Charlotte? Is she going to be part of the team or no?
I think so. I think she might be a last-minute replacement. Who knows? Seriously.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I just hope she's not the main survivor of the team, which most likely she will be.
Yeah.
You gotta have Charlotte. Oh.
According to Tony T.
You never heard me say that, but all right.
You on her
all right.
bra strap forever.
Yeah, I hang proudly.
Especially when she got her new boobies.
You're damn right. Holy Jesus. Them shits almost popped out at Evolution.
He was like,
pretty much. That's a good impression.
Charlotte Flair got the hips of Wendy Williams.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Wow.
Oh, man. Next up, we have the main event, Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy with Daniel Bryan and The Miz at ringside on commentary. Now, Daniel Bryan complaining the whole goddamn time. Good match. It shows off Samoa Joe's strength. Samoa Joe wins with the Coquina clutch. After the match, Daniel Bryan attacks him. And they go back and forth. And then Daniel Bryan just starts attacking everybody. The Miz trying to be the guy that talks and trying to settle things down gets attacked. And then Shane McMahon gets flipped. And now they're trying to say, oh, Daniel Bryan didn't know it was Shane. He thought it was Samoa Joe. No, Daniel Bryan is just a little brat just throwing a temper tantrum.
No, he's not a brat. Being a little bitch.
Whoa.
I said it.
All right.
Wow, you sound like Mimi Goody there for a second.
Yeah.
That's true.
What are you, a sailor? I thought you were in the army.
I was in the army.
It's now time for the good, the bad, and the ugly of SmackDown Live. Alright, the good. I think every match tonight was good. I thought it was all good. The bad is Daniel Bryan crying the whole goddamn night. Didn't like that. And the ugly. Put in Shane McMahon on the SmackDown Live team. Why? Why?
It's just dumb.
Dumb. It's stupid. Dumb. It's idiotic. Alright, I'm now kicking over to Miguel Cole, who will help you guys navigate your way through the Wrestling POV podcast social media. Okay, so if you want to go on Facebook, check out our Facebook page at Wrestling POV. If you want to go on Instagram, it's at Wrestling POV1. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, go to Wrestling POV on Twitter and follow me, who gets celebrities like David Arquette, Terry Crews, and my boy Baron Sexton.
Who?
Baron Sexton.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Byron Saxton.
That's what I said.
Think about it.
No, you did not.
All right. All right. It is now time for NXT POV.
POV.
Mamma mia! All right. NXT opens up with Heavy Machinery against the Forgotten Sons. Now, what the hell was this?
What? You didn't like it?
I don't like Heavy Machinery, first of all. And if you're pushing...
I like the Forgotten Sons.
You're pushing the Forgotten Sons and you have them lose to the Forgotten Tag Team of Heavy Machinery. The hell are you thinking?
It's true.
The thing I'm thinking, though, is that they're trying to push Gunner and showing that, oh, well, Gunner wasn't in the match, so that's why they lost. That's what I think is happening.
I thought it was a good match, but...
No, it was good, but it's like, why would Heavy Machinery go over? Next up, we had Dakota Kai defeat Tainara Conti from Brazil. Not Conti, Conti. Again, see, the thing is, now let me just say this about the NXT crowd. The matches are all catered to the crowd, and that's what I don't like about NXT.
True.
The fans are taking over every show. The wrestlers are working towards the crowd instead of the fans working towards the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all. We then had Lars Sullivan versus the Velveteen Dream. Well, before that, we had a terrible promo from Johnny Gargano trying to act bad.
What the hell? Exactly. That's my thing. You know,
I'm
dude,
the good guy.
You're 5'1".
I'm the
Jesus,
good guy.
man.
That's my height.
Oh, my bad. Well, you're 5'2".
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's just like, this is the Daniel Bryan of NXT.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
We then had Lars Sullivan versus the Velveteen Dream. Now, this was a great match. Lars Sullivan should be champion. Lars Sullivan should be called up.
Really?
Lars Sullivan should fight Braun Strowman. Lars Sullivan
I don't think, no. He's good. I don't think he's ready.
He wasn't ready.
I honestly think that Lars Sullivan is better than Braun Strowman. Yeah, I said it.
No.
Nah.
Yes, I said it.
No.
In fact, I am intrigued.
You said it. It doesn't mean you're right.
I'm a 3-time wrestling POV champ, so whatever I say means I'm right. That being said, I honestly would like to hear from the fans and what they think. Does Lars Sullivan stack up?
They're gonna be on your shit.
We'll see. All right. All right. Okay. So Lars Sullivan defeated the Velveteen Dream after distraction from Tommaso Ciampa. And then after the match, Velveteen attacks Ciampa and hits him with a DDT, hits him with the elbow drop, holding up the NXT title. So you know what that means. Mm-hmm. Velveteen is not going over.
No.
NXT
now let me ask you a question though. After War Games, and if he doesn't win, do you think he gets called up?
He has to get called up.
Royal Rumble?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
You know how much of a pop he's gonna get if he shows up at Royal Rumble?
A big one.
Yeah.
And he may like it. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
All right. With that being said, it is now time for Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. Raw is currently ahead 7 to NXT's 4 to SmackDown's 2. Now, every Wednesday after NXT, you go to our Facebook page at Wrestling POV, and you, the fans, get to vote. Whether you think Raw, SmackDown, or NXT was best, you use the like emojis. If you like Raw, use the heart emoji. If you like SmackDown, use the thumbs up. And if you like NXT, use the smiley face. And if you're Paul T. Phillips, you put the angry face and you say 205 Live. That's not what I was asking, Paul!
God.
All right, the fans voted in favor of NXT 46%, to Raw's 31%, to SmackDown's 23%. You guys drinking? What? Did you just take your head and slam it on your keyboards and just hope that something got picked? What incarnation were you guys thinking?
What were they watching?
I don't know what they were. Did you take bleach and just rub your eyes with it? What were you guys doing? Were you watching Natalia's crying? The fact that Raw got that many votes is preposterous. Listen, NXT wasn't the best to me. Honestly, this week I put SmackDown, NXT, and then Raw. How Raw got second place in this voting is preposterous. What do you guys think?
I have to go. I mean, honestly, I thought Raw and SmackDown were both equally bad.
What?
But they were both equally good. I think it was yes. I thought it was the same. I really do. NXT wasn't really. I mean, NXT was good. Don't get me wrong, because they were setting up for the War Games, but it wasn't that good.
Definitely not.
You know, so I see SmackDown and Raw as a tie, to be honest. But Mimi's going with SmackDown, so give it to SmackDown, I guess.
It's not being given to SmackDown. SmackDown deserved it.
No,
and you know what? You know why?
No, because I think they were both equally good and both equally bad. You know,
SmackDown, all their matches were great.
What ruined it for me was fucking Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon.
Definitely, and I agree with you. But the matches were A1. Every single match, every single.
No, not every single match.
But that promo with Shane McMahon was probably better than Natalia's crying.
Definitely.
No.
Definitely.
No. Then compare that to Daniel Bryan's acting, trying to be funny. No, you can't.
These were my dad's sunglasses. You ever see the episode of Seinfeld where the girl that's taking over for Bette Midler is dating Jerry?
Yeah.
She cries over everything, and
she cries over everything. Yeah.
Oh, come here.
There.
That's exactly how I felt for Natalia. It was just like there. That's what Becky, Bailey, and Sasha were doing. There. It'll be fine. You're good. All right. It was a hot dog, and it was so good. All right. SmackDown deserved their win. And the reason why I think SmackDown earned their win was because it wasn't live. It was recorded. That's why I think you got your money's worth. They didn't do any of that mumbo jumbo. They edited it so that you can see the best parts of it. So that's why I think SmackDown needs to go back to being taped. I don't think they do well live, especially in a 2-hour show, because you get your bang for your buck. This was a 2-hour show, but it felt like a 3-hour show because they had so many different things going on. When you have a live show, you gotta just keep on moving. So, all right,
Okay.
SmackDown has finally got 3. It's Raw 7, NXT 4, SmackDown 3. Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. They're coming back now. They're moving on up. Moving on up. All right. That's it for Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT. They're not even second place yet.
They're still at the bottom. You can't do that part yet. All right, so now let's go straight into the Wrestling POV's book. If you are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that we can think of that happened during the course of the week, and we discuss them. You know, it goes into our little book, so that way we can discuss it every night and get more pissed off or laugh and get a little giggle and a little hee-hee. And, we put the most... We got 2 lifers. Little haha, yes. And we got 2 lifers in the book. One of them is Taz, and the other one is the POS. And if you don't know who the POS is, it's Chris Benoit. So, all right, we ready?
Yes.
All right. WWE writers.
They got to stay.
New Day's pancakes.
Stays.
Baron Corbin's outfit still stays. Road Dogg, that motherfucker still stays. Pittsburgh crowd didn't. No, come on. Just because you
that
won
was good.
one day, but it wasn't.
All right.
Watch us go back to being shitty next week.
Let them win 3 weeks in a row. We take them out.
If they get 3 weeks in a row, then we'll take Road Dogg off. But if that's the case, we gotta take the WWE writers off. But
no, they don't have good weeks. They don't have good weeks.
All
3 shows have to be
until
good.
we get there, right? Yeah, that's true. That is true. R-Truth's old timers. That stays.
I forgot why I put it there.
Shawn Michaels cocked eyes.
I think it should
Stays.
show up.
No, he's still there. If he shows up next Monday, it definitely stays. But if he doesn't show up, then we take it off.
All right.
Brie Bella's botches. She's got to do it.
She's gonna be a lifer.
It seems like it's getting there. Shawn Michaels, Mr. Clean Head. That definitely stays.
Take it off.
No.
No.
Like I said.
What is this? Playgirl? Shawn Michaels ain't gonna take it off.
I'm just a sexy boy. Aiden's pepperoni nips.
I think they're gonna be taken out. He hasn't been there for a while.
He hasn't been there,
All right, so
we'll take it off.
Yeah.
All right, that comes off. I like it though, but anyway.
Only on Sundays.
Only on Sunday. No, I mean I like saying because it's funny.
Whatever.
Like, you know, come on now.
Got him.
All right, Jay Howell's love for Taz. You son of a bitch, you stay.
Yep.
Just apologize, Jay.
That's all you gotta
apologize.
do. You're making it worse on yourself, man.
We don't want to keep you in the book, Jay.
We don't want to do this.
You're
You don't
making
want
us
to
do this.
You're making
Forcing
us
us.
do. You're forcing your hand. Damn it.
You're in the book.
Cassius Ohno's cottage cheese thighs.
Listen,
Well,
we
They're
gotta
there.
lose weight.
what we said, no. What we did say is when he changes his outfit and wears pants, then we take it off.
Oh, God.
So we'll see.
Oh, he loses weight.
Or loses weight, one or the other. Mike Chioda can't count.
It
Yeah.
that stays.
Can't count. Some bitch. Natalia Saliva Lip. New entrant. Jesus Christ. And the last new entrant, Tamina Leotard Jacket. Definitely stays. Tamina. What are you thinking? My God.
It didn't look cute at all.
Anyway, I think that's the end of the show. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Just make sure you tune in next week as we have our NXT predictions, War Games, and, of course, the Wrestling POV pay-per-view points game Survivor Series where we're going to pick teams, folks. That shit just changed, and whoever gets the most points, suck a butt,
Ooh.
is going to get an additional 5 points for that team. So,
Yes.
good luck to everybody. Make sure you tune in next week. And absolutely check out Wrestling POV Global on Wednesdays with TJ Logan and Magic Mike Singer as they go over New Japan, Ring of Honor, Lucha, Impact. I was going to say that. And they have a little... They got
Time Capsule. They got Indie Wrestling. The Indie Wrestling. I mean, interviews with Nick Aldis, Kenny Omega. And listen, guys, this week, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. As Lucha Underground got some bad news, alright?
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the season finale of Lucha Underground as Magic Mike and TJ Logan cover it. You don't want to miss next week's episode of Wrestling POV Global, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Shut up. Anyways.
Awesome.
No, actually, I'm starting to dig them, so it's okay to say it. You can say awesome. All right. All right, so before we close the show, I play a random song off my playlist.
I hope
it
is.
Imagine. You couldn't write this stuff. Anyways, all I do is I hit the shuffle button. I don't pick a song. I just hit the shuffle button so that way we can all play along as we ride off into the sunset until next week's episode.
And he has 4,000 songs.
Thank you, Miguel. I'm glad you said that. With
and
that
we don't
being
own the
said,
rights.
and no, we don't own the rights. So with that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Mimi Goody.
and the third wheel,
Rick Serrano III.
and our intern,
Miguel Cole, the overseas champion. Get it straight. Adios.
Love, Peace, and Wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, here we go.
Is that the big boss man?
Nope. I have to play another one. This is Pete Dunne.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the Bruiserweight.
The Bruiserweight. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play another one. That one was hard.
Okay.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
You don't know Mimi?
You know what cool is?
Mimi, serious?
We've done this already.
Have we?
Yeah, but I love it.
Nothing beats.
I'll do one more. It's Carlito. All right, here. All right, last one. Oh, actually, you know what? That's main event central. Sorry.
Heinrich. I told you he had 4,000 songs.
Yeah, exactly. He's still wrestling too.
Interesting.
Hey, he was the last to become a road warrior. Yeah.
Interesting.